Hi, mi gente. Sorry for looking a little crazy. I just had my gallbladder removed and I'm still in the recovery stages. But have you guys seen this video by any chance?
For 5 days a week just to get a damn paycheck that leaves as soon as it hits my account.
Now, I don't cry. I'm a gangster. I don't cry. Well, sometimes. I cry like in movies when dogs die or when I see a dog on the street or when Luca looks at me and he looks sad or, just in general when I think about dogs. But any other time, I don't cry. But I cried when I saw this lady's video. I'm gonna tell you why. It's not the fact that she said that she's living paycheck to paycheck that surprises me. That's not what made me cry because that doesn't surprise me. What makes me cry and what makes me really sad when I think about that is the sheer amount of people in her same situation. We supposedly live in the greatest nation. Yet we have parents who can't spend time with their kids because they got to work 3 jobs just to make it to the next week because they got to put food on their table because they got to pay their rent or their mortgage. Just sitting here thinking about like some of the comments that I can only imagine. I don't read a lot of comments because they stress me out and I can't be fighting with people all day online. But just thinking that I know somebody in the comments were like, oh, well, get a higher education or, get a better paying job or get another job. Oh, so get a fifth job? Like, what? No, the system is broken. The system is completely broken. People are working. People have their master's degrees. People have college. People have educations and good paying jobs, and they are still struggling. Don't ask me what can be done about it because I have no idea. I myself am part of the, I guess you could say, middle class. But I'll tell you right now, mi gente, the middle class is going to be a thing of the past. And you're either going to be rich or you're going to be extremely poor. And the reason that I'm making this video is to urge you. I know it's a topic nowadays where some people are like, oh, well, owning land or owning a house is not for everybody. And you're absolutely right. But you're either going to own a land or house or you're going to be at the mercy of the other side, if you know what I mean. Now, owning a house or land on your own is becoming less and less of a possible reality for people. So I would suggest you couple yourself with a couple like-minded individuals and buy a piece of land and eventually build on it. You might not be able to afford that land on your own, but if 5 people get together and buy 10, 12 acres, you can afford it. You can afford it. Trust me, you can afford it. The way things are going, your children are never going to be able to afford to buy a house in the future. And around the corner from me, there's a build to rent community, which is basically brand new houses and they're only for rent. So yeah, you're moving into what you feel like might be a brand new house that's yours, but you're only renting it. And those houses will never go on the market for sale. And even if they do in some alternate universe, the price is going to be astronomical. So one thing that people who are rich, people who got money have in common is that they own property. They own real estate. That is where the money's at. Real estate investments. So you may not think that owning a house is for you. You may not want all the crap that comes with it. But when I tell you that if you leave your living situation in the hands of the top 1%, you're going to suffer. You're going to suffer more than we're suffering now. You have to get something in your name. And don't think that I'm stupid enough to believe that even if you buy property, it belongs to you, because you still have to pay taxes on it. And if you don't pay taxes on it, they can still take it. But again, if you are in a group of people, like-minded individuals who have the same goal in mind, and that's just to survive, then you'll be able to pay your taxes. Now, of course, if you're going to get yourself together with this group of people, then you want to make sure that these people are trustworthy people. I don't know if it can be family or not, but try to get together with people who are in the same boat as you, who coupling your money together, putting your money together, putting your finances and your resources together. You can buy a piece of land. That land is going to go. These corporations are buying up all the land, and there's not going to be none left. There's not going to be none left for you or me. Okay? And once that happens, we are at their mercy. We're probably going to be at their mercy no matter what. But if you put yourself in a position at least to be a step ahead, then you're doing something. Because like I said before, you're either going to be rich or you're going to be extremely poor. And when you're extremely poor, they got you. They got you because now you're going to rely on them for resources. Now you're going to rely on them for everything. And once you rely on them for everything, they got you. When they tell you that you either do what I say or your kids are not eating, you're not going to have food on your table, your lights are going to be cut off, you're going to do whatever it takes. So you have to put yourself in a position where you're going to be able to fend for yourself. And that's real estate, okay? Find ways, even if it's for 6 months, that you have a second job, pay down your debt. Do not let them keep you in debt. That's another way that they got a chokehold, but that's a story for another video. But don't stay in debt. Try to pay off all your debt in the next 6 months. Do whatever you got to do to prepare yourself because hard times are really coming. I don't want to scare anybody. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not fear-mongering, but the hard times they're already here. But if you think this is bad, it's going to get worse. Whether you believe in biblical times or not, it's getting bad. It's going to get worse. And I, for one, am not going to get left behind. I am doing every possible thing I can today to prepare for that future where having money is going to be the only way that you're going to survive. And they're making it so that people don't have money. I live in Florida. I used to rent apartments and I used to rent people their apartments for $650 for a 2-bedroom apartment on the lake. And that same apartment is going for $3,000 today. It's not happening slowly. It's happening all at once. And you're not going to do anything to stop it, unfortunately. So because you can't do anything to stop it, what you can do is prepare yourself. So like I said, buy some land, buy yourself some containers, make some container houses yourself, get some do-it-yourself container homes for dummies, I think that book is called, and get yourself in a position to survive. Because if you leave it up to your government, no matter which side you're on, and I cannot stress this enough, it does not matter if you're on the right or the left or the red or the blue. It does not matter. If you are not up in the 1% or even close to it, this world ain't gonna be for you for much longer. So anyway, if you guys want to chat about this or you want another video, let me know. It's just something that I thought of when I saw this woman's video. It just broke my heart because it's the sad reality. The family unit is dying because people can't spend time with their kids. Social media is raising their children because they literally cannot spend time with them because they have to work. And social media is a monster, as you know. And the kids are getting this information online. It's going to eat their brains and it's not going to be good because by the time you come to realize what's happening with the kids, with the future generations, it's going to be too late because they're already going to be brainwashed by everything that's going on. And this is also why they want to ban TikTok, because people get a lot of very, very useful information on TikTok. There's a lot of misinformation too, don't get me wrong. But people get a lot of information. I get most of my news from TikTok. And of course, I'm not stupid, so I go and I do my research. But I've gotten more like historical facts on TikTok than I ever have in school, in anything else that I've ever learned. But anyway, take care of yourselves, mi gente. Love you.